Welcome you all. This video session will give you the complete differences between the electrical resistivity and electrical conductivity. Sometimes these two terms will confuse you while solving the problems. So you should have clear configuration between electrical resistivity and electrical conductivity. Now let us enter into the lesson. Resistance is the specific and important property of a material. This property is the special one which opposes the flow of the current through it. Let us consider the two important factors such as the length of the conductor L and the area of cross-section A. These two factors influences the resistance of the material. I'll explain you one by one as follows.
Here you are having two conductors with different length, one with larger length and the other one with shorter length. So the electrons passing through the first conductor, which is having the larger length. The electrons should collide with more number of atoms present in the conductor. Electrons having more possibility in colliding with the atoms of this conductor. So we can conclude that the resistance is more in the first case. These electrons when passing through the conductor has to collide with many atoms present in the conductor, so that the possibility of resistance is higher, and hence the resistance R is directly proportional to the length of the conductor. If the length is large, then the resistance is more in the first case. But when you look at the second case, see the electrons how they are colliding with the atoms of the conductor. Because there is less number of atoms present in the conductor of short length, and hence the possibility of colliding with the atoms present in the conductor is also less. And hence we can easily say that the resistance is directly proportional to the length of the conductor. If the length is larger, then the resistance is more. When the length is shorter, the resistance is less. Do you have any experience in crossing a crowd? It is tedious to cross because definitely you have to hit many people, then only you can reach the other end. So resistance is high in this case. In the same way, if you look at the two cross sections of the conductor, the electrons have to collide only less number of times with the atoms present in the first conductor, and in the same way the number of atoms is more, then the electrons produce many collisions in its path. That is, the resistance is high. Here you can look at the area which is wider, and hence the electrons has the less possibility to collide with the atoms present in the conductor. The electron has to pass from one end to the another end with many number of collisions because the area is less, and hence if the area is larger, the resistance is less. If the area is lesser, the resistance is more, and hence resistance is inversely proportional to the cross-sectional area. Now it is clear to have this concept. If the area is larger, then the resistance is less. If the area is smaller, then the resistance is high, and hence we can have area of cross-section in the denominator, that is R proportional to 1 by A. You can consolidate the above understanding. R proportional to L, that is the resistance directly proportional to the length of the conductor, and you can keep this as equation number 1, and R proportional to 1 by A, that is the resistance inversely proportional to the area of cross section of the conductor, and you keep this equation as 2, and when you combine these two equations, then you can generally get R directly proportional to L by A. If you want to remove the proportional term, then you have to put a constant, and R is equal to rho into L by A, and this proportionality constant rho is termed as electrical resistivity. This important term rho is defined as the electrical resistivity of the conductor, and this determines the resistance of the conductor, and this is the number, so it is called as the constant, and this is constant for each and every material. You know, we are always using copper wire to carry current. What may be the reason? Because the resistivity of copper is less, that is 1.72 into 10 to the power of minus 8 ohm meter when you compare with iron. Iron having its resistivity 9.71 into 10 to the power of minus 8 ohm meter. It will produce more heat with the passage of electricity, so copper wire is preferable here. If you want the term rho, then you have to rearrange this equation. Rho is equal to RA by L, and this is the important term which is termed as the electrical resistivity. nichrome is a conductor with highest resistivity equal to 1.5 to the power of minus 6 ohm meter. So it is used in making heating elements. Now let us define what is electrical resistivity in proper terms. Electrical resistivity of a conductor is a measure of the resisting power of a specified material to the passage of an electric current. And we know each and every material provides some resistance for the passage of the electrons. And it is specified in a specific number. It is called as the electrical resistivity. And it is a constant term, and it is also a constant for a given material. Conductors are materials which allows readily electrons to pass through, and insulators resist the passage of the electrons. But the resistivity is less for conductors and more for insulators. Unit for electrical resistivity is ohm meter. Remember that the electrical resistivity is denoted by the letter rho, and rho is equal to Ra by L. Now let us switch over to electrical conductivity. Before that, we have to know what is conductance. Conductance of a material is the property to aid the flow of the charges, and the conductance of a material is mathematically defined as the reciprocal of its resistance. We know R is the resistance, and conductance is denoted by the letter capital G. Capital G is equal to 1 by R. Conductance capital G is equal to 1 by R. Here R is the resistance. Conductivity can be defined as the reciprocal of the electrical resistivity, and sigma is equal to 1 by rho. Here sigma is electrical conductivity and rho is the electrical resistivity. Be familiar with unit of the conductivity: ohm power minus 1, meter power minus 1. Sometimes ohm power minus 1 can be written as mho, meter power minus 1. And also in symbol we can write it as ohm power minus 1 and meter power minus 1. This is the unit of the conductivity. Conductivity can be defined in alternative terms as follows. Electrical conductivity of a conductor is a measure of its ability to pass the current through it. You can easily understand this concept with the following example. Look at the conductor here. The electrons are moving freely inside the conductor. This conductor provides only less resistance to the flow of the electric current, and the electrons are moving freely through the conductor. Dear viewers, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you have any doubt or if you want to register any comments, please comment in the comment box. See you with another good concept next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you.